Hello everyone, welcome to an Archeage gameplay video where I'm actually going to level to about level 10 or so on my human, which I've never played, and as you can see here there is some nakedness going down. It was a bit random when I logged in, but hey ho, that's just sometimes the way it goes. Nakedness is appealing to most people. This is my character, he's called Jeb because I've got someone called Jebro already. He's going to be using Shadowplay, which is the more stealthy kind of class. But in this game, you can be so many classes. So you combine 3 classes together to make your end class, and there's like 150 or something like that. And the one I'm going for in the end is going to be Night Witch, which is going to be Shadowplay, Songcraft, and I've just forgotten the other one. Witchcraft, of course, because you need to be a witch. So we are going to start off with this first quest, and see how we go. Just going to watch me literally play. Kind of did this in Guild Wars. So you look like a drowned rat because we've just come out of the water, whatever. Were you looking for sea folk scales again? Honestly, you spend more time getting into trouble than anything else I know. Okay, fine. And you've
automatically added to the quest tracker on the right side of your screen. You can then follow the arrow beneath your feet to the location of the quest's objectives.
You can. So as you can, as the little tooltip just said, you get this kind of arrow on the floor where it points you to your quest. So it's quite nice. I think you can take that off in the options, but you know, I actually kind of like that because I don't like to run around aimlessly. I just like to get on with it. So controls that we have here at the moment, you can see here, which is a basic dash, and if you click that, which at the moment is bound to shift and 1, you use it and you can see up the top your mana bar goes down, and I'll tell you what she's about to say as well. That's going to happen because it's kind of the tutorial, and I could turn it off, but sometimes it reminds me of other stuff which I could kind of tell you. As you can kind of see, there's this blue exclamation mark here where you can interact with stuff, and with this you can just sit down, which is actually quite cool. Someone just leveled there, that's what that was. These little axes which are above here are kind of like public quests, not public quests, but like just killing quests, so you can get that. And as you can see, the Souls Reed foxes are plaguing this area and stealing the fish from our nets. I reward anyone who helps me eliminate these pests. And you get some XP for it. It's pretty standard. So going into our first quest, the Woodcutter Gallagher. Oh, hello, Jeb. You look like a wet. You look a little wet round the ears. Been off exploring again? Yes, Jimmy. Mayor God wants to speak with you before you leave the village. Okay, so we gotta go speak to this dude. But first, what we're gonna do is actually kill some stuff. I think we're gonna kill some stuff. Just gotta turn this down a little.
To be most effective.
Just go away. At the moment, I don't have many skills, so this is just my bow, and then number 3 is just like a slashing attack, and then 1 is like standard. It's still quite hard damage, I think. Well, it feels like anyway. So nothing exciting really at the moment in terms of damage wise. It does feel quite gets it done quick. Already level to level 2. That was quite quick, isn't it? As you can see, I can move and attack. There's not like a cast time with these, which is quite cool. I don't mind that little slashing attack actually. Let's have a look. Yeah. And at the beginning I was like, I never made humans before because I was like, wow, this guy just looks really tall and lanky and horrible. But when you start to get armor, it really brings out the character. I'm not sure about this starting armor and the way they look. I'm not too happy about it. But at the end of the day, who cares? Let's just get on with it. Just being a human, because most people are kind of comfortable with humans. So the quests, like as she was going to say, with the green exclamation mark, are the ones for your class. Sorry, the one for your race. So only you can see those ones. Jeb, where have you been? The Prophet Terrain is here, performing miracles for all to see. He knew how many chickens were in the mare's coop, and he told me I'd soon own my own dairy cow. Wow. And you can get a dairy Gilder Star. Sorry, what's it called again? Gilder Star, that's the one. An ancient coin made of pure gold and minted in Aurora centuries ago. They are the rarest and most valuable coins still in circulation and can purchase the most important quality goods such as house, wood bench designs and such and so forth, which is on Mirage Isle, which I can show you at some point. So you need those stars, which you get from different varying quests. But we're not focused on housing, we're focused on just a bit of leveling and a bit of fun. Okay, are you there? All ready for your bed trick? I wanted to make sure you were properly prepared before you left. So it's going to give me something. Actually, I hear a pack of Soulsreed boars are attacking people in the Box Canyon just west of town. So let's go kill some of those and also get our quest over here. You seek a fortune, yes? The words of the Lake Maiden come to me. She says your name is Jeb and that you will soon embark on a great journey. Wait! What is that strange glow I see around you? Skill point. Here we go.
Click the skill icon in the menu bar.
There you go. The skill icon bar is down here. It's the cross swords. And basically, you get a new level skill set. It's like I said, there's 3 kind of classes that you can be. I'll select the ones here, obviously, when I hit level 5 and level 10. But for now, the only real skill I can actually learn is this shadow play one here, which is called Overwhelm, and it's just a leap, which is pretty nice actually, as far as I remember. Hello everyone, back again just after a small miniature crash, and like I was saying just then, the skills window. I'm going to select, it's kind of like in a light green haze, I guess, and just going to go for the Overwhelm, which is going to be like that kind of charge, I guess. Physical damage and stacks 1 blood first upon landing, also stuns the enemy for 1 second, which is pretty good. So we're going to just grab that one.
During combat, if you use a skill in your shortcut bar that has a highlighted frame, you can gain a bonus combo effect.
There you go. She told you. Right, so we are going to take off all the tutorials, actually, so I can explain. But it just adds it as well nicely when you get the skill. It just adds it to your bar. Just make sure you've got enough space to have that. Of course, you can have more bars as well and cycle through them and whatnot. So, and again, with the green exclamation mark, like I said, it's your quest. You get another Gilder Star. On my way home from the fields, I ran into a girl named Marion in southern Blue Mist Forest. She said she was looking for young Nuians that shine like a diamond, gold, and I mentioned you. Maybe you should go speak to her. So we're going to go speak to some chick. Not doing much fighting at the moment, actually. And I thought there was supposed to be a boar quest. So you can click here in the top right-hand corner. You can click the map. Make it different sizes. Medium's probably the best, just because it doesn't interfere with the map. It's still a little bit dodgy how you can not move this around too well. Like there's a sweet spot and whatnot, but this is how I leave my UI anyway. You can move things like the chat bar, which you can currently see I need to do because of the relog. So you can move that around like so, just in the corner. And I do believe you can just kind of click the all tab and just move it around like that. So that's some handy little hints for you, just in case you were wondering. But it's important to have this quest bar here, and you can see the green's quest has just come up there. It's pretty standard MMO stuff, really, which is good. You know, this game is still, it's about a year or so old anyway, so it's pretty much got it sorted. Now, this is a problem. Obviously, this is beta, so I'm going to have to try and find some boars to kill. And unless you're in a party, which I might try and do with this guy. Nah, screw it. Let's just do it. Try and do it ourselves. Everyone's killing boars everywhere, but they're respawning pretty quickly, to be honest. So I'm going to do a little charge. Whoa, that charge is a lot of damage, apparently. Bloody hell. Big cooldown on that, actually, as well. Because it is so much damage, I guess. It's kind of laggy as well for just because we're in a big area with where everyone's starting, so I do apologise for that. It's not actually my machine. My machine is awesome! Okay. Might be a nice thing to go over the settings, actually, just to show you. Okay, so we've killed the borage. The borage are dead. Dead boars. Alright, let's go over here. And as per usual, you can hand in quests and whatnot. Now, one thing actually, before I hand that in, is something in Archeage which is really interesting, is the quest system when you have to do things like kills and whatnot. You can see this is currently full. Now, if you've only done, say, 2 out of 3 of the boars, you can actually hand in the quest early for a reduced XP. So if you're just having you want to finish the quest, but you just can't be bothered to kill more stuff because you've got to kill like 20 or something, you can just hand it in after doing a certain amount. I think even if you've killed 1, I haven't tested it to that degree, but yeah, so that's pretty cool that you can do partial hand-ins, because, you know, killing things quests is just kind of annoys me after a while, but I don't mind it too much because I find the combat kind of fun sometimes. Maybe the mayor's right, but before you go, could you do me a favour? Deliver this glass bottle to Siren at the 7 end of town. I'll do that for you. Siren's sister Rona has been very ill lately, but with her husband always off on business, she's had trouble making ends meet. Just don't mention my name, okay? I don't want Rona to feel like she owes me anything. Okay, then, that's fine. We can do that. Okay, these are tomes which you can summon to. So basically, like in any game, when you can summon back to somewhere. Not in any game, because that's not the case. But then this is the mailbox. Cool little owl sitting on top there, and of course you've got mail sent and received. La-di-da. And then you've got Warehouse Manager. Warehouse Manager is your bank, basically. And you can also filter nicely as well, where you can go different tabs and it'll say equipment, consumables, crafting materials, quest items, and whatnot. So you can even make new tabs for like costume, currencies, raw goods, all this stuff, which is really nice, and select the icon and even make the tab name. So it's very customizable, which is pretty sweet, which is people love. I love that as well. Let's pick up these fireworks. Oh wow, look. Whoa. Okay, cool. That's something random. Here you can see this has a question mark on it. And I haven't been playing Archeage for that long, so you're going to have to forgive me just in case I get things wrong. But basically it says there, spend 1 labour to open the pouch and see what's inside. Normally it's money or whatever, but as you can see down in the bottom left hand corner, I have something called labour, which is at the moment at 5k. I'm a patron, I'm an alpha. I bought the alpha for this, which is quite a lot of money actually. And you have to spend labour points to do certain things like this, to do loads of stuff in the game, and I'll go through it as we go, because I don't want to lump you with loads of information right now. Things like crafting, gathering, all cost labour, and it regens as you're logged in the game, or when you re-log in the next day, and stuff like that. But if you have lower levels of it, depending on if you're a patron or whatnot, if you're paying like a monthly sub and stuff like this, so sometimes you have to wait for labour to come back so you can actually do something else in the game that you want to do. And to be honest, it's a nice way of getting some money for the game, because it's free to play. It will be free to play, and you need to try and keep the game going somehow. Otherwise you can just play it a lot and you just get labour. It's just pretty much it. As you can see, just pressing right click to just, get those items there. I did get some cash, I do believe. So where are we going to go next? Oh, what's that? Okay. Apparently, yeah, it's interactive stuff. Oh, that was cool. Okay. There's loads of little things like that. I love it. It's wicked. Okay, so like I said, shift 1 to do a bit of runniness. And you can see there's a gathering. There's a tree here. You can just gather this. And you don't have to purchase these tools to gather, I just pressed F and I started to do that. I didn't pick anything up, apparently. Oh no, I did. I acquired a log. Ooh. And that's because there's probably some crafting quests while I'm nearby. Jebro, we really miss the glow of yours around here while you're gone. Would you do one last thing with me, for me. It's an old Desirine tradition to plant a tree before a long journey, then you travel and learn. Then as you travel and learn, the tree grows just like you do. Would you plant one so we have something to remember you by? Sure, baby. You know, I'm going to actually cut these trees down as well. This is a good thing, like everyone's doing this request, but I'm just going to cut the trees down. Because I can gather them. Because I can. I'm sorry if you were doing something there. But someone's going to cut my tree down, you know, because they have to. Okay, so I'm just planting this tree. Normally you could do this on a farm or any land, on dedicated land that you get, and you'll see that as we go through the game. Hopefully there's enough farmland space left for me to actually show you. Sorry. How to do that. Now everyone's going to keep doing this, and every time I log in, but you can climb up things like ladders in this game, which is just epic. Look, so good, so good. I've wanted to do that in an MMO for so long. It's so sad, isn't it? But hey, hey. Okay, so that's the gas bottle for her. We'll take the reward, and we're going to take the medicine. As you can see, leveled up again, level 4, cool. As you can see, the same with the potions as well, they've just kind of gone down there. So that's the health potion and also the mana potion as well. That's actually, if you press G on this on this merchant here, and the armor merchant, you can repair your gear, of course. And you can see all your gear here and whatnot as well. There's different buttons to do. I mean, if you press F, that brings up the actual store, and the G, of course, it does tell you, so it's kind of obvious how that goes together. Really, there's a lot of instruction in this game, so normally you can get by, and if you can't, then you can Google it because the game's been up for a while anyway. These are some of the mounts as well, by the way. Someone politely the tree in here. That's so random. I'm not too keen on the Jar Jar Binks mount, to be honest. Actually, like humans are like standard, you know. Like you can see, this is the elf here. She's level 17. She's coming here. That was a bit awkward. Jesus, all right, steady on. Bloody hell! Just getting it on there. It's a bit awkward, actually. Sorry about that. While the human cops a feel of the elf. Fine, why not, eh? If you want to set this town as your recall point, which is what we did, that's the book there, which you can select which place you're going to go to, but you need something. You can't actually open the gates or anything because you need something which we're going to show you very, very soon. That's the main recall book, though. That recalls you to the actual point. But if you've gone for a town or something, you can use this teleport book to teleport there. To wherever location you want to, but that book is just bound to wherever you did a recall, like in Rift or something like that when you set your recall points. Very similar. Oh cool, it's got a quickness potion. Okie dokie. I can't see if there's a quest there, I don't think so. Oh man, this game is nice sometimes. So a lot of people say they don't like the graphic style and stuff, but you know, I mean, I kind of find it peaceful, this game. It's nice. Okay, apparently there's nothing there, just two dudes chatting. And be careful with when you're dashing and stuff, because it does use up mana, of course. I need to kill something. Gosh, that is a lot of damage. Jesus. Don't remember killing something that fast when I started on my other characters. No way. So in the first bit we've had to run quite a way anyway. I guess it gets you used to controls to a degree. Either that or I've missed a quest, which is highly possible. Okay, so we're giving this chicken medicine. Awesome! Congratulations. So what we're going to do, we're going to have to go off the beaten track now to see if there's anything we can gather around here. Or if there's anything fun. I do like to just kind of wander off a little bit, because sometimes you can. Looks like someone's already cut something down, unless this is already... they'll just here as scenery. Because you can cut down trees and stuff, and they actually, you know, break in half when you cut them down. Oh, there's a quest over here. Normally, something to gather is the blue exclamation point will come up above it, but also it doesn't happen to you quite close to it, which is actually quite cool. So it makes you go out in the world a bit to actually do that kind of stuff. So brown bears, we have to kill those. As you can see, there is a brown bear. It's already quite big mobs, you know. They look quite cool. So I'm just going to pull him singly with the bow and arrow. Just going to do a little charge into him. Some nice damage. Evasion. See, I've got hardly any mana at the moment because I used it in my running, and I haven't got any food. So, hey ho, there's not much I can do about that. Just have to wait at the moment. I could use the potion, but there's no point. You know, these mobs are so easy to kill that I don't need to. Oh, see, one thing about this game which kind of sucks is the shared XP thing. Oh, actually, I got that. That's okay. Like in Guild Wars or something like that, you know, if you're not in a party, you can get the shared contribution and whatnot. I don't think, unless it's been added this beta, that hasn't been added. So you have to be in a party, but you can open big raids of people to actually get this content as well. Mother's worried, but I can't leave yet. The other children threw my dolly up in one of these trees and I can't get it. Oh my god. Seriously? Oh, and you can climb trees. So what am I doing? This is slightly awkward, isn't it? I mean, is it up here? Whoa, there's a chick. Hi. Do you come here often? Apparently she has many dolls that are all around here. This is an interesting situation. Hey baby, do you come here often? Oh no, don't run! Oh, she fell. She fell off. No. Oh, don't die. She died. Did she die? Oh, hello. Wow, this is a great place to meet women. Climbing trees in Archeage means meeting women. Yeah, that's what we like to see. You can jump off just by pressing spacebar, but I don't want to die. So, yeah. And the thing is, if other people are gathered around, you can actually see them, you know, it's all kind of real time, which is quite good. We have to look for her father now. And there's, of course, you can see you've got some extra skill points there. So earn 2 skill points and learned a new skill set. So what we were talking about was going to be witchcraft and songcraft. Now what I'm going to go for first is probably witchcraft, just because it's damage. And then I'm going to learn... What's that ability? Launches a counter-attack and accumulates 5 blood first after a successful melee evasion. What's this one? I don't know. I don't need that really. I'm going to go for that skill first. And I do have another point. So that's just... that's melee instant cast actually. Deals 67 magic damage and burns 123 mana over 5 seconds. Okay. That's not a bad one. Haven't got any stuns to kind of combo that up with, but we will go with that ability actually.